So you want to be a ruin hunter? Well, I want to be a ruin hunter. And I know it sounds super exciting. And it's super exciting for me. And I know it may sound super exciting for you. But the thing is, ruin hunting in Portugal is laden with landmines. So, you got to look out every corner of the step of the way. But as we go through this video, we're going to explore seven different opportunities here. And we're going to talk about the pitfalls and the tips and tricks to overcome them and stuff. So if you've got any questions and stuff, just get hold of me and the team on algarveaddicts.com/contact, and then we can take it further. We can start talking. If you're serious about doing this, we can help you here in the Algarve. Let's go! 7 new ruins. I should say 7 old ruins. Hey guys, hi Dwight.
Hi Nick, good morning.
This is Dwight.
Hi guys.
And where are you from?
I'm from Faro, born and raised. I've been an immigrant, as many of the Portuguese here in the area. And I came back to Portugal 5 years ago. And I worked with Nick here for a project. And we became also developed a friendship. And now we're doing friends. Yeah, friendship. No?
Today we're on a hunt, we're on a ruin hunt. The idea is to go and try and identify something that we can develop ourselves. Ideally, its purpose is going to be for our Algarve Addicts Cafe in the future. But if that doesn't work, it might be a housing project. It just depends on what we find.
Wait, what's an Algarve Addicts Cafe? Well, actually, we've had this idea for some time, and we want to have an office where we can all work together. We can use it as the base for the starting point of our tours. We can turn it into like a multi-purpose office space. So we're out there looking for something which we might actually not even use for the cafe. We might just use it as a house, and we can flip it into, get a ruin, construct it, and flip it. Okay, so we're just going to head out and go and check out some of these ruins that I've demarcated on the map, and then we're going to go back to the office and work it all out. Just the front, it's fine. Just so we can get the impression that we actually...
Lovely adventure.
Yes, it's so exciting. I can't wait to go and see some. We're going to go and find some ruins in the Zona Industrial of Lulé, and then that's it.
How you doing in the back, Dwight?
Very well. Very spacious here.
Yeah, good. Christmas lights are up. Although it's not dark.
É onde? É aqui em Lulé?
A nível nacional.
Ah, nacional. Oh, I gotta go. Here we go, just go down.
Obrigada.
Okay, ciao. Alright, so this place behind us, I don't know if you can really see it, I'll show you on the drone. But it looks like a nice place. It looks like a really awesome, because it's right on the road, so it fits our little requirement for a cafe. And Dwight was just chatting to this old lady who's just waiting for a bus. And what did you ask her?
So I asked if she knew who was the owner of the plot. She knew. She knew it was a family, that one of them is from around here. She doesn't know if it was for sale or not, but she knows the parents passed away, and basically we're gonna try and find out now who they are, and if this is still going to be, divided between the 3 of them, or is it already for sale as it is. So
cool.
Let's see.
So you're just speaking to the guy throwing the trash, right?
Yeah. So the guy throwing the trash, I just spoke to him. He confirmed the same information. Basically, it's the older brother takes care of the house. In this case, he's not interested in selling. I know this because he was interested in buying. He made an offer, and he was not interested. The gentleman he just spoke, he had a small construction company, and his aim was also to rebuild the house.
It didn't really feel like it was for sale, so we moved on. The old lady Duarte spoke to was looking for a lift, so we dropped her off for her hospital appointment back in Lolé. 2 good deeds done. we've arrived at this place. It's a ruin on top of a hill, and we're going to go and try and figure it out because I'm pretty sure there's some indication of signs here. And we're trying to figure out what's going on here, but it seems like it's actually not a good idea because there's a bit of construction stuff. Should we just have a quick look and see what we can figure it out? Yeah. Let's go. What cross?
Motocross.
Ah, motocross. This is and this is right near the new ring road around Lollet. Actually, would be quite cool access, and it's got a stunning view over Lollet. But it just looks like it's already being developed. I'm pretty sure it was for sale. So, Dwight, we just drove past that little one down there. Let me just try and point out that one there.
Yeah.
And you said there was a phone number there, huh?
Yeah, they have a phone number for a bank, for one of the Portuguese banks. So we're just going to pass by on the way back and we're going to take the number and give them a call. Usually when it's by the banks, it's easier to get a purchase, because they want to help you to get that property.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to call that one number 3, just so you guys know which one we're talking about. So we know which one we're talking about as well.
Nick locked himself in.
We're headed east towards Salbrage, and this road I know really well because I take my daughter to Lollet every single day for her school. And I've passed this place so many times. I've seen the sign and I actually called the lady before, and this thing was, I'm not sure if it's still for sale, but we just wanted to check it out and see what we thought. Initial thoughts.
Fabulous view. Really lovely view.
Really good view.
Great location. This
Great location on
M270.
You're just out in between Salbrage and Lollet.
Sun orientation is also pretty good in this area.
Yeah, true. Good visibility as well for advertising.
Zero parking, but hopefully we can solve that with the land.
It's down here. This is like about 1,000. I think it's about 1,000 square meters down here. So you could actually, I would imagine, you could just do a little off ramp and then park down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's good in this size plot.
How much would you buy it for?
Well, it's the land size that's going to throw it. If it's too big, then it'll start getting too expensive. But I mean, I wouldn't want to be paying more than probably 75,000 for it.
Yeah.
But
I would pay more than that. I was going to say 75 to 80,000 tops.
Ultimately it needs a full architectural planning, piece to it, project, and then then obviously all the works. So.
Yeah. Great. Well, let's give her a call and see what's going on. We were all a bit concerned with the soundproofing because obviously those cars are only supposed to do 50 kilometers an hour, but they come racing past. But there are ways to mitigate that. We went on to number 5 and we termed it the small one because it had a fence around it. Literally there was no land at all. So we immediately wrote that off our list. Well, Nick Smith did. He was feeling pretty negative this day. Actually, no, he wasn't being negative, just being brutal and getting through the list. Big, eh?
It's nice.
What do you think?
I really like it. I think the location is fantastic. I think the little porch in the front looks great. Easy to park, plenty of space, easy access. Good sun orientation again.
Yeah.
Same.
And
it's an easier project, less cracks.
It does, but it just looks expensive. That's the thing. It's like,
so
I
this
would
is a
imagine
refurb, but I imagine it's probably
200k,
maybe more, maybe $250,000.
$250,000,
roof.
250.
Let's not be too eager. New roof, so it's not great inside. So we can restore all this and try to maintain as original as it is.
I just snipped out now quickly while I was editing this to go and drone this area because this property is just down the road from me and it was really nice. We all loved it. We found a couple of signs from a real estate agency in Sabrar. So we marked it up to go and visit them when we got in a little bit later. It's easy to sit here and imagine what it'd be like working here every day and having events and having people driving out on tours and things and all coming back for coffee and tea afterwards and just chatting about it and just really mixing it up and doing events. I think it could be fun. It really would be fun. Dwight, look at that.
This is a huge plot.
That is nice, huh?
This is really nice.
So you've got two separate almond zones, the warehouses, and then on the right-hand side you've got like a third one that's attached, and you've got two little outbuildings here and here, and then it's just fully walled. I can't remember whether there was any land at the back or not, but
No, it's just you can see the extremity of the land
yeah.
over there, and it just goes around in a square.
So this had a project. This is for 10 houses, so 10 townhouses. But actually, for the purpose of what we're looking at, I think this is much better. I think it's fun. There's a lot of options here.
Okay, so we're cheating a little bit here because Nick knows this property really well, and we do have some stats on it. So we'll lay those down and show you exactly what the stats are. Nick, man, you're so negative, bro. What's going on?
I told you, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just, we're three positive people. Three positives definitely are not going to make this happen. So I've got to have a little bit of negativity in there. So I'm Captain Negativity today.
Captain Negativity.
Yeah.
Yin and yang. Yin and yang.
Dwight and I are
guys
all
are
excited about these places, and it's really exciting. And Nick's like, nah, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, terrible.
Always working. Wow, this is a nice road. That's very cool how they did it.
Gorgeous. Okay, so here we go, on the right-hand side. You can see it now.
And this one needs to be fully replaced.
It's called Played, isn't it? Let's go and have a look at a house. Let's go and have a look at a house.
This is a no-brainer flip. It's in a residential area. Fabulous views if you have a look to my right now. I'm sounding like an agent.
Hang on, you are an agent, aren't you?
I am, but like I'm a buying agent, not a selling agent. But look at that view. That's
Okay,
amazing.
let's look at that view.
Go on then. Yeah,
Guys are dreaming already.
If you're old. Why?
Keep on dreaming, guys, keep on dreaming.
It's a house of stairs.
Not necessarily.
And there has to be a tiered. It has to be tiered, really.
But if you look at the ruins are in a long length. It's a narrow house, but it's long.
Very narrow, very narrow. It's just as wide as this dirt behind us. Very narrow. So it'd have to be like a stepped up. Yeah, I was just checking to see if there was some access around the back, and there is, which is great. All right, so we visited 7 possibilities, and we now have a much better idea of what we actually want. Unfortunately, what we want isn't really going to be possible, and we need to be super flexible, which we are, which is great. But now the approach that I used with this section worked fairly well, as I know the area and I've been traveling around and noticed all the ruins beforehand. What we'll do in the next video is present all the information to you, all these 7 opportunities that we've gathered after our morning patrol. We phoned them up, we checked it out online, we found them up, and then you can figure out what our best option would be. We'll make our decisions as well. However, another approach would be to troll the property platforms and try and identify something in our desired price range, about 100,000 to 300,000. So I booked another morning with Nick Smith very shortly, I think it's 2 days' time. We're going to prepare a list of more properties before we go, which are collected from the online platform. So we'll be much more well prepared, and at least we'll know whatever we're going to see is for sale. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this ruin hunt. Just let me know in the bottom if you're thinking about doing a ruin hunt. I think the biggest problem with people thinking and dreaming about converting a ruin into a beautiful home is that you really need to understand the construction area, and you need to be here on the ground, and you need to be there just about every single day. So my immediate response is to anyone looking to build here in Portugal who doesn't really know the area is you have to have a project manager that you can trust, that's there on your side for you. So obviously you're going to have to pay for somebody like that. But who knows? We might get into that, because that's exactly, I mean, I've had so much experience building in my house. But anyway, I digress. Let's see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And have a fantastic holiday season. All right. Bye.
AlgarveAddicts.com